Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Virgos, okay? So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. If you have any of these planets in your chart, welcome. If not, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, alright? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with the Brian Froude's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now I have reached over 48 subscribers, and for that I'm celebrating, and I will do a poll next Monday on for those who are interested in getting a free reading or a healing from me. Just in the box below, leave your name, your contact info, and the type of reading or healing you'd like. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, send me an email at the email in the box below, okay? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Virgos, let us get into reading, but first we all have an intuition and it's crucial that we learn how to utilize it. So for that, on Mondays I do a video called How to Strengthen Your Intuition, so check those out if you are interested. Okay, now let's move on to your reading. Yeah, my arm was in the way, scusi. Okay, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. Yeah. Okay. And you got the Seven of Autumn in the upright. The waiting game. I guess we see, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos. And you got the star. Oh, the star. I'm so happy. Because I'm a Virgo too. I think I have Virgo in like my Jupiter or something like that. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos. And you got the Two of Spring. Two of Spring, working together to a common goal. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest of good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgos. And you got the Nine of Autumn, Nine of Coin, mic drop. What? Okay. I guess my guys were like, dude, do a mic drop. Well, not dude. I just got the message of mic drop, so that's what I did, because this is an amazing ending to the reading. Yeah. Okay, now to clarify, yes. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and clarify why the Seven of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and chat. And you got unity in the reverse. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the star card is here. Star card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the star card is here in the upright. You got Lattice Moon's daughter and the birth mother at the bottom of the deck. With the singer of intuition. What? Following that. Yes. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the Two of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the Two of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos. Oh, you got two cards. And you got the Maiden and He of the Fairy Sword. Maiden, He of the Fairy Sword, with Death card at the bottom of the deck. Okie dokie. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the Nine of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the Nine of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest of good who has a message for my Virgos. And you got Sylvanus clarifying the Nine of Autumn with the Lady of the Harvest at the bottom of the deck and Fairy Guidance as well, and Iris of the Rainbow and Fairy who was kissed by the Pixies. All these cards, except for the Fairy Guidance, all of them are busy. Busy. Yeah. All of them. Why? Okay. Here. This goes here. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah. I need some water. One moment. I feel like this is gonna help the noise. Alright, so the first card you got is the Seven of Autumn. Now the Seven of Autumn talks of have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next step. A prudent investment of time and money. you got a big project, a big something coming, and it's gonna demand a lot of forethought. Well, actually, it won't demand anything. But if you do if you do think about it before it comes, it'll be so much better for you. You'll make so much better choices. Like, oh my god. The card clarifying that is the Unity card in the reverse. Now, the Unity card in the reverse is saying focused on differences and disagreements. So, what I see, what I'm thinking is that you need to sit down and put yourself in situations where this might happen, where you might be in circumstances. Wow, I must have said something right. I'm yawning a lot. You will be put in circumstances, situations, and events that will make you confront what has been put forth in front of you. So, in order for you not to be confronted by these situations and stuff, you are being called to think about it in advance so that you know what to do. You've trained yourself to deal with these situations better. Okay? Now, next card is the Star card, which is wish fulfillment. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Which means that if you do think about those circumstances, those situations that would have normally put you in front of a cinder block, or should I say a wall, if you think about those, well, it's going to be a wish fulfillment because you will know basically how to react to those circumstances. Okay? Now, what I'm thinking of is, I've mentioned this a couple of times in my previous readings, but for those who aren't aware of this, was in a car accident at age 19, which was 12 years ago now. And that caused me to become impulsive in the way I react to things, impulsive in the way that I interact with people, and so on and so forth. So in order for me to deal with said impulsivity, my father and my mom and my therapist suggested that I start something new, which is think, stop, think, and go, which was actually my father's idea. But, to think about what I'm doing before I do it, and to think, to cognitively stop. Just stop. Give yourself a 5 seconds to think, to be or just not to think and be zen, instead of just reacting to things, to actually be wait, stop. Now that I've calmed myself down, that I've thought about it, what would I do with this newfound information, right? So that is basically it. If you first think about that beforehand, and you have a default, and you kind of have a default mechanism put in place before shit goes down, okay, in your social life, well, then you are going to be able to reach the Star card. But you will not reach the Star card if you don't have this put in place first and foremost. So it's going to ask for a lot of work beforehand, but it will totally pay off later. Okay? And the card the cards clarifying that are Lattice Moon's Daughter, which is light cast in shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, and riddles. So basically, I'm getting light cast in shadow, which means that a default mechanism, okay, is basically something that helps you to get yourself out of, how should I say this? Helps you. A default mechanism is a surefire way to like avoid bad things, right? Is like to avoid problems. And if your default mechanism is set to think of ways to overcome difficulties with others, with where you like the circumstance like makes you think of the differences and disagreements between the parties. If you know how to deal with that beforehand, well, when this arises, it won't be a problem because you'll know what to do, right? Then the card following that is the Birth Mother, which talks about creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. So basically, all these things are saying that if you do this first, if you put your default mechanism in first, you will be able to shelter yourself. You will be able to better deal with what life throws your way, and you will be better served, basically. And then you have the Intuition card. And the Intuition card talks of perceptiveness, oracular power, awareness, trust. Basically, it's kind of like saying that you have gotten these things so ingrained in you, your default mechanism is so ingrained in you that it has now become your new way of being. You don't even have to think about it. It is automatic. You just do that without thinking about it. That's what it means. Right? Yep. Now, so the next card is the Two of Spring. And the Two of Spring talks of a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. Notice that it says partnering with others. And because of that, you will get to realize, you will get to do great. You will get to reach great progress, okay? So, if you are going to have difficulty right at the get-go to understand differences, because you will be focused on differences and disagreements, well, if you are going to work with others and create the life you want, you need to absolutely be able to work with others to create the life you want. Right? And so what is clarifying that are the Maiden, which talks of something new, joy, hope, auspicious beginnings, birth, growth. So if you want something new to get off with a booming start, okay, it is suggested that you learn to be able to talk to others and work with others to go, alone you go faster, but with others you go much further. I think that's what I've heard, like as a saying. So put that into perspective, people. Just saying. And then you have He of the Fairy Sword. Okay, which is active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. So if you gain the ability to work with others on a much more amicable, in a much more amicable way, your projects will basically work out and they will be protected because you got protection, justice, and even if it is not protected, it will be protected in the long run. Just, you will gain justice. But remember, okay, that knowing that you are going to get justice, even if throughout, until you gain justice, it be a little problematic. Just know that it is being protected by the fact that things will work out for you. That even though right now it's going a little topsy-turvy, it will pan out for you in the long run, okay? Think of that. Next, you got the Death card. Now, for you, what is basically coming to mind is that for you to get to this level, to be able to work with others in such a pleasing way, for that, I mainly suggest reading Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's a good book. Also, How to Stop Worrying and something. There's another book he has written, which I don't have on my shelf, so I can't really quote it, but How to Stop Worrying and that one. I will actually write those down for you guys. Dale Carnegie books. Win Friends. Stop. Okay. So, you need to end the cycle. You need to learn something new. And basically, the ending of an old cycle is automatically the beginning of a new one. So, if you put aside your inability to work with others, put that aside, well, then it automatically means that you will learn and come to a new understanding of how to do it. Right? Right. I'm just saying. Okay. Next and last card, the Nine of Autumn. Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Autumn, talks of reward yourself for hard work, for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Now this could be it could be nudging, it could be like related to this Seven of Autumn and this unity in the reverse, because you put in effort, time, and consistent work towards helping someone, or towards helping yourself. Okay? Focus on the good things in life, not the differences, not the arguments, and not the disagreements, but you worked on yourself. You worked on making yourself better. And that is what is going to give you great return. Now, I'm talking about this, and I'm talking about personal experience because, well, basically, I did a lot of work on myself. I think I mentioned it a little earlier, and about how I was in a car accident, and I worked on my impulsivity. If it wasn't in this one, I did it in the I spoke of this in the Taurus reading. Yes. So it's or this one or the Taurus reading. But yeah, so I need to completely revamp the way my neurons are wired. I need to rethink how I want to come out and be present in the world, you know? And so, and because I did it and because I was able to realize it, okay? So maybe this person that with whom you might have difficulty coming into union might just be yourself, might just be your higher self and your higher self and your conscious self. You know, just saying. Think about it, people. Think about it. What was the order? Okay, so the 9 of Autumn is clarified first by Sylvanus, which talks of truth cutting through deception, clarity. You are being able to cut through your own okay. After you, so the 9 of Autumn is going to happen after you come to terms with the ways that you have been deceiving yourself and getting to know what has to happen for it to happen. And when that happens, okay, you will be able to complete a cycle. Completion, grief, loss, harvest, release. Something will be released and you will move forward. And that something is the way that you work with others. Okay? And once that is out of the way, you will become the fairy kissed by the pixies. So happy. Oh my god. That just made me, I laughed. That was that accent. That made me laugh. Okay, and finally, with this new change within yourself, okay, my god, my voice is so low. Have you realized my voice just went low? It went down an octave. I don't know why. Okay, so with that change within yourself, you will be able to have hope and see the promise for the future, which is amazing. Virgo, this is an amazing reading. I'm so happy for us. Oh my god, I can't wait till this comes true. Well, it happened for me, so it's definitely gonna happen for you guys. If you are willing to put in the time, effort, energy, I tell you, okay, it is going to be done. Like, just look at me, okay? Back in the day, right after my accident, I couldn't string through 2 ideas together. Now I can have a freaking conversation. Not only have a conversation, but I couldn't speak fast. It was drudging through mud, trying to get my sentences out, thinking of all the words. Don't forget, I know 3 languages, so knowing the words to utilize and whatnot was not easy. So, you know, I'm just saying, it's going to be so much better. Your life is going to be so much better. Oh my god, I am so happy for you guys. So, with that being said, my gorgeous Virgos, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, with that being said, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. Okay, I don't answer to like a few, and those are really a few, but I like them. So now I do videos on how to strengthen your intuition on Mondays, so check those out if you're interested in strengthening yours. And with that being said, my gorgeous Virgos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!